We hope you enjoyed your Eid with all of those treats, but we definitely want to get you back on track with this Tex-Mex salad, and I'm even going to show you how to make your own cilantro lime dressing. Welcome to the final episode of the Healthy Muslim Show. The secret to a delicious salad starts in the dressing, and we are going to make our very own. So we are going to start with Greek yogurt. We're going to do equal parts Greek yogurt and sour cream, and what this will do is provide you that creaminess from the sour cream, but then also the protein from the Greek yogurt. Then for some flavor, we are going to add in our cilantro and some jalapeno. I went ahead and took out all of the seeds, so there's no spice, just flavor. And my secret ingredient is some green salsa. And so you can get this from most grocery stores in a jar. Add a little bit of that. And then we're going to add some lime juice. Couple of cloves of garlic. And for our seasonings, we have salt, onion powder, dried chives, and some green parsley, dried parsley. And then just so that it becomes a little bit thinner, about a tablespoon or so of milk. And we're going to go ahead and blend all of this. All right, and so we've blended our dressing. Look at that beautiful color. And you can store this in a mason jar or a squeeze bottle, and that should last a week or longer. Let's move on to making our salad. So with the salad, it's really all about presentation, about taking the time to bring those flavors together. So we're going to start off with our greens. Today, I'm using spinach. You could use romaine lettuce if you don't want as strong of a flavor, but I find spinach works quite well with these flavors as well. So, and we're going for a Tex-Mex taco type salad. And rather than a bowl, I'm using a platter. I find it really brings out all of the colors and makes it more exciting for everyone to dig in as well. Okay, next we're going to work on our veggies. So I'm going to start off with cucumber. Cucumber is a family favorite, whether you're old, young. I find that's a nice, fun, easy one for everyone to enjoy. So we'll go ahead and add in your cucumbers. And I find it's honestly worth taking the time out to cut your veggies nicely. Cut them bite size and you're more likely to enjoy it. Often when I'm doing assessments with our members, they often say they don't eat much salad. They don't really eat salads. And I say, well, you haven't had the right kind of salad. And so when I share my recipes, our members are a lot happier to be eating salads. And so growing up, even, salads to me were the boring iceberg lettuce with maybe 1 or 2 cucumbers and tomatoes. But as I started to cook and realized that the possibilities are endless with salads and really bringing the flavors together, taking the time out that you would with other recipes for your salad really makes it a lot more enjoyable, and it allows you to get in a lot more of your veggies. Okay, so we got our cucumbers. Okay, next up, I'm going to use an orange pepper. My favorite are red peppers, but since we're using red tomatoes, I wanted to kind of have like a rainbow effect, different colors. So I'm using orange peppers today. And try and cut your veggies all the same size, bite size. I find cutting them a bit smaller makes it a lot easier. You have a lot more flavors coming on one bite rather than big pieces. And it's interesting. I have a lot of parents reaching out to me asking me how to get, kids eating more veggies. And honestly, it's all about role modeling, right? So having that salad at the table, and it's just a normal part of the meal. And our kids will eat salads, not because we're forcing them, but because they're just at the table with the rest of our food. Next, we have our cherry tomatoes. I'm just going to go ahead and cut these in half. Okay. And if you are serving it the same day, you want to use some avocado. This is a great healthy fat, adds some dimension to our salad as well. So if it's nice ripeness, you can just cut it quite easily. Just make sure you don't go all the way through. And you can just scoop out with your spoon. And you have your avocado here as well. Okay, so we have a very great variety. We have our green avocados, we have our red tomatoes, our orange peppers, green cucumbers, and some yellow corn. So let's go ahead and plate our salad. We're gonna go ahead with the corn. Go in with our cherry tomatoes, some orange peppers, some cucumbers, and for a little bit of fiber, we're going to add black beans as well, and that really brings together that Tex-Mex flavor. And we'll add in our avocado as well. I'm going to go in and just fill in the gaps where I can add in, wherever I could pack in more veggies. And I find using a platter for salads rather than a bowl is just so game changing. And every time I do this at events, the salad is always done. All right, so this is our base of the salad, and now we're just going to go in with our dressing. This is a good mix and just a nice drizzle. And there we have our Tex-Mex salad with our cilantro lime dressing. Thank you so much for joining the Healthy Muslim Show. If you'd like the recipe, get it in the description. And as a thank you from Bilal and I, we want to make sure that you are healthy outside of Ramadan as well. So we've put together a free guide on how to be healthy without giving up your culture.
Salam, this is Bilal. Nazima, thank you so much for tuning in to the Healthy Muslim Show. Inshallah, you all benefited.
We want you all to be healthy outside of Ramadan as well, which is why we put together this free guide on how to lose weight and be healthy without giving up your culture. Get your copy in the description.
You can get more information at thehealthymuslims.com. On social media, it's Stronger with Bilal and Nutrition by Naz.
Salam.